There's some players here. We're hot on your camera, by the way. I don't see. I do have sounds. I have some sound. I'm going to give it more sound. First guy, Jack Plant, on the recording. Eli, Elliot, did you get the very first time? Kobe? Say something into the camera. Check.
Check 1, 2, testing, test.
Take over the audio. Mic set up.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet tonight's first for the Denton Broncos. Leading off and playing second base, number 3, Chase Acker. Batting second, the center fielder, number 8. Correction, number 5, Ryan Cooper. Batting third, the catcher, number 7, Justin Rumfield. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 4, Caden Grenade. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 9, Ethan Huel. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 10, Nathan Stone. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 2, Nick Fox. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 13, Jojo Dominicus. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 12, Zach Dowdy. And now, here's how head coach Jimmy Webster fills out this evening's lineup card for your Grapevine Mustangs. Leading off for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 8, senior, Mason Shimkus. Batting second, the center fielder, number 18, senior, Sam Pierce. Batting third, the shortstop, number 11, senior, Patrick McCullough. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 6, a senior, Jack Rogers. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 19, a sophomore, Jace Christian. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 28, sophomore, Grant Klein. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 5, sophomore, Garrison Goldsberry. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10, senior, Braden Stevenson. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 22, senior, Colin McKinley. And on the mound for Grapevine Mustangs with a record of 5-2, senior, number 26, Zach Quinn.
Check 1, 2, mic check.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's umpire crew at first base is Joe McCoy, and behind the plate calling balls and strikes is Chris Supin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor America and the men and women who serve to protect it with the singing of our national anthem by senior Caitlin Paleologus.
Paleologus to sing our national anthem tonight. Well, there you have it, folks. A fantastic rendition of our national anthem tonight for senior night. Singing the national anthem was Caitlin Paleologis. Actually, Logos. Sorry, Paleologos. We appreciate that tonight. It's a great job, Caitlin. Hopefully you guys were able to hear it okay. Having some challenges out here getting set up so quick. All right, you know, we got to go to ambient music. We're going to do some here while we mute the sound here. All right, folks, we're ready to get started with live action from the corral at Grapevine. This is Grapevine High School hosting Denton High School. First pony before the ballpark where there were several seniors introduced, and there's a shot that's going to stay down in front. There may be a play at second here. That's a clean double. Knows that that's what this calls for. He offered, and they got the runner hung up, and he's going to be out going to third base. Great play that time. Mason Shimkus. Sling it down there to Jace. I tell you what, I don't know about the scouting. Somebody should have known that guy's got a gun behind the plate. You got to have a ticket to go to that gun show. No balls and one strike. The batter had offered at the pitch. I guess you guys listen to extra dose of the music. I hope that's not the case. 2-1 now. This is a two-hole hitter. Zach now. Little berm after two big victories last week against Richland. Richland is traditionally a big rival here, and you got to play tough to scrap in that game. And the Mustangs were able to do it. Going to give you some of your screen real estate back there. One strike now. Ground ball to center field. Clean base hit by the three-hole hitter. Looks like first base. And if you're tuning in late, the first batter doubled to center field. Goldsberry from left field was backing it up. Made a good throw to second base. And they were unable to pick up the runner. But on, I think my count is wrong. The board says it's 3-0. So there may not be a strike in this series right here. 3 balls, no strike. I will, though. There's a nice play by Colin McKinley. Gonna go to the bottom of the first. Mustangs coming to hit. Shimkus didn't like that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. I'm looking for Shimmy to rip one here down the left field line. Out here for this field, does an amazing job. There's Shimkus with a rip. It's deep. It's going to be over the center fielder's head. Shimkus is going to be running. He's going to be at third base. He's going to be a leadoff triple here. There's the cut. They throw him out at the plate. Tell you what, that was a good play right there by the backup over there at what happened? All right. He's chewing now. Switch it over. Switch to you. So I think what we got is we got a dead ball on the overthrow at third base. And Shimkus gets the plate. At least that's what's going down now. 1 run for the Mustangs. Hey. Senior Sam Pierce up now. Sam is a guy that has been really hot. I believe he and Mason Shimkus are going to go play baseball next year together at Cisco College. Ball downstairs, 2 balls. Pierce has got a lot of pop. Wind is blowing, not in his favor though. It's blowing from where we're sitting over here on the right field across to the far side. 3 balls now on the senior center fielder, Sam Pierce. Sam watches one right down Main Street. 3 balls, 1 strike. This kid from Denton, their game 1 pitcher, I understand he is a hard thrower. And he's not disappointing here. He tipped that ball. We have a 3-2 count now. You know what? That was a great job of pitching. Pitcher stayed right after it and was able to get Pierce swinging. It's number 11, the shortstop, Patrick McCullough. Top 2. You guys may have noticed last week he went yard at Richland. There happened to be a Mustang on every bag when he did it. Here's another hard hit ball. But it looks like the center fielder's got a beat on that one. 2 outs in the inning. The ball is flying off the bat tonight for the Mustangs. It could be the senior night of drum. Here's Jack Rogers. 2 outs in the inning now. You got to try to keep the low. You know, I have to make a determination on whether to keep this thing going because of the ambient mic. We've got some wind. It'll die down here when the sun gets down. That's a nice pitch. I think we've got a 1-2 count on Jack. Freshman came up short against the South Lake JV they played this afternoon over at South Lake. It was a 4-0 game. South Lake scored 4 in the game. Good season for those guys, though. Hey, we're rolling to the top of the second. Mustangs have scratched first. Put a single number up in the first inning. 1-0 Mustangs. Now, you know, I used to do that, give the fake bunt to all my players that were a target to throw to. So I quit doing that because it made some sense. I mean, if the pitcher is off the strike zone, then no, that's a problem. Hopefully you guys have a good experience out there tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Connection challenges here. Got a 3-ball, 2-strike count, though. Number 26, senior Zach Quinn on the hill. Throwing to the battery mate, Mason Shimkus. I got to tell you, I love it. All right, there's a ball that gets by Shimkus. I've got some ambient music here. I don't know what's going on at the mound. Coach Webster just kind of chilling him after throwing 4 straight balls. Well, not 4 straight balls, 3-2 and losing him. Number 26 got some adrenaline, I'm sure. This is last week of regular season baseball. Definitely not his last start of the year. And hopefully not his last start on this field. Home field advantage, I believe, on a 3-game series. There's a pop fly over to left field. Looks like Goldsberry has a beat on it, but the wind is swirling. And he gets under it and fires it back into McCullough. And there'll be 1 out in the inning. That call in the first that went out there and mentioned something to the umpires. And if they had talked about the area beyond the rail extending down in front of the gate. There's a hit. Man, it bounced right over McCullough, and the runner thought twice about running to third. You don't do it with Mr. Sam Pierce's gun out there. We've got 2 runners on, and Quinn heats up as the games move on, though. As they move forward, his arm gets a little more elastic and picks up some velocity. And he's usually one of these guys in the first 2 innings might have a little challenge. Got a little bounce going on that center field camera. We got to figure out how to stop that bounce. Good pitch right at the top of the strike zone. You know, we know where that is now. Different umpires are viewing it in their own personal way this year, and you got to figure out where the top is. And then we got to find out whether this guy's going to give us the front knee strike. Two strikes now. We're sitting in the we're sitting here in the top of the second inning. 2 runners on. Pretty good lead at second base for that guy. There's a ball hit up in the air. Oh, definitely over in the chemistry lab in the beaker section. So the Mustangs will go back to work. Got no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter here. 2 runners on. Mustangs have 1 out in the inning, looking for an opportunity to turn 2. These guys out there can do it too. Quinn steps off, says, "Hey, Mason, let's start over." They cycle through some signals. Another one. This time it looked like it got closer to the biology lab, maybe the Petri dishes. No balls, 2 strikes. Mustangs 1 run on 1 hit. A leadoff triple by Mason Shimkus, an overthrow at third that went in dead ball territory. Mason with a back pick, he got him. Whoa! We're going to have to see that on the replay. I thought he got him. I thought he picked him clean. McCullough. Oh, is that? Yeah, McCullough. McCullough put the glove down, put the tag down. Cameras couldn't even follow it fast enough. Shimkus just... Well, they figured it out that time, didn't they? You know, the ball kicks away less than 25 feet. You better not run. 1 ball, no strikes. Pick off at second. Woo! Really close. Timing play. So fast the cameras couldn't follow it again. Size is getting after us here. Hard hit ball 10. I think that's Braden Stevenson in right field tonight, the senior. We got Denton on every that ambient mic until the wind dies down for you. One ball, no strikes. Senior night at the park. 2 seniors in the battery tonight. That must have been off. It must have been outside. That pretty good pitch. Of course, we're a different angle. But hey, I guess we can still make our calls from here. I got that call. 2 balls, 1 strike now. I think that's probably going to go down as a PB. 3-1's a count. Score 1 for Denton. Runners on second, third. Game is tied now, 1-1. worked it to a 3-2 count. 2 outs in the inning. A great camera shot from our first base angle tonight. Elliott and his camera tonight looking very good. Strike 3, ball dropped down. Mason Shimka's going to have to come out and fire it to first base, and they got an out. Mustangs close out the inning, but not before they give up a run. This game is tied. We're going to the bottom of second. Denton 1, Mustangs 1. Center field shot. Need the center field shot. Is it still buffering? 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, I had it wrong. No balls, 1 strike. Now we got 2 strikes. Jace Christian, sophomore here, number 19, starting third baseman for the entire season, really. One ball, 2 strikes now on Christian. Two balls, 2 strikes. Well, I hope we don't have buffering going on the stream. If it is, I know it's no frames are being dropped, so all the data is being preserved, making it up there. AT&T Wireless is powering us tonight. Got Grant Klein batting now, number 28. Grant was pulled up from JV a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and has done nothing but hit tanks. Swings and fouls one back there, 1 strike. Got some pitching going on tonight, that's for sure. Number 4 has elevated his game tonight against these Mustangs. Really, with the exception of Shimkus' bomb in the first inning, this guy's been in control. Man, he put that right to the mitt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What do you look for here? I don't know. I mean, he looks like he's bringing it the way that you'd expect. Well, Grant was thinking that maybe they dropped that one, and they probably should have appealed it to the umpire out in the field. Coach Webster checking him. Get a shot of Coach Webster and the umpire. You know, they're meeting plans, and I think the outcome is the same. Grant Klein's back to the dugout with a swinging strike. Okay, there's Garrison Goldsberry. Now, anybody that's been tracking Mustang baseball this year knows that dude had a 1-2 pitch that he took to left field on Saturday. He was actually batting from the right side. He's a switch hitter. Took a 1-2 pitch with the bases loaded to left field and tied up a game where the Mustangs were down to their last out and their last strike. And came through in the clutch. Scored 2. The score was 4-2. He drove in 2 runs, made it 4-4, and then you had DJ Catalano come in as a pinch hitter and pick up the victory. So it was a big exciting game on Saturday for the Mustangs. Swinging. Tell you what, this guy's delivering the mail from the hill. Shuts down the Mustangs. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to go to the top of the third. Your score all knotted at 1 from the corral at Grapevine. There's a deep ball hit to left field. If it's fair, it's out of the park. And it's not, it's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, we're having a little wind challenges with our outfield camera. Hopefully you can bear with us. Some just fantastic video tonight on the setup. There's a ground ball that McCullough's going to try to make the play on, but it's not going to happen. It's an infield hit. So the Denton Broncos have leadoff on base with nobody out. right, so top of the third here. Denton has a runner on. There's a ball that's not going to be hard enough for a double play. Going to get one at first. Same as a bunt for Denton. They're okay with that. They were able to move the runner up to second base. And 1-1's your score. Runner on second base. Leadoff man for the inning. There's one out. That ball just wasn't hit hard enough to turn a double play. Conlon made the right choice going to first base for certain, for sure. Wow, breaking pitch. I love it when Quinn starts off with a breaking pitch because then in the entire sequence, every pitch is open, no matter what count it is. He threw it again. You know, what do you do? No balls, 2 strikes. Shimkus and Zach talk it out. One ball, 2 strikes. The umpire gives the go-ahead to play. Threw that ball in the dirt, and that was an intentional pitch. Trying to get him chasing another curveball. He had swung at 2 curveballs and missed them, and I think it's a good pitch choice right there. 2 balls and 2 strikes now for Quinn. The infield is Rogers, McKinley, McCullough, and Christian at third. Strike 3 called. That's that front knee strike. We're waiting to see if he was going to give it, and he did, and results in a called strike 3. Number 10 batting now for Denton. Folks, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's the only thing that keeps us going. We got to get subscribers up. I know you're watching it right now. You can just go right on out. Reduce the screen size, or if you're watching on a computer, just move your mouse right below the image. There should be a button that says subscribe. We're not going to overwhelm you. The only thing that will happen is you'll get notified when we go live with ball games. We got to break through the 1,000 mark before the season's over with. That's a ball that's hit down the line here. I think Jack's going to field it in foul territory. Good call by the umpire. Right on top of it. I'll tell you what I like, too. The umpire got out into a space where he could set up and make the call instead of just camping out where he'd be shielded by the batter. He got out in front of the plate to make that call. I liked it. It was a good job. Good mechanics. Because he was shielded by the runner running out of the box. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second base. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like Denton has LSU colors. I didn't realize that. Like purple and gold. I say LSU. I'm sure there's other combinations, but being an SEC guy, that's the first thing that comes to mind when I see, I did say yellow and gold, didn't I? When I say purple and gold. Strike 3. Mustangs are going to go to the bottom of the third, try to pick up some runs and break this tie. Denton 1, Grapevine 1. Number 10, the right fielder, senior Braden Stevenson. Takes high for ball 1. Yeah, so it's purple and gold that throws me off. But then I can imagine the Mustangs with their cream and red and get back to, some Alabama-looking uniforms. Yeah, so we got LSU against Bama tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's high. Real impressed with number 4. He's had really good command in this game so far. He's doing a good job on the hill. Ball's popped up. I hope you guys are getting the equivalent quality in whichever format you're watching this game, because our camera guys have got some really fantastic quality. There's a hard hit ball. Nope, he didn't get a lot of it. He's hustling down the line. Man, did you see him 100% down the line? Ground ball to the second baseman. He's busting it to get down the line. That's a senior for you, setting an example. 1 out in the inning. Number 10 showing everybody how to do it, though. Here's a senior and normally the game 2 starter, number 22, Colin McKinley. I'm sure he'll be on the hill Friday night up in Denton. I think pitcher got hung up. All right, so he's okay now. It's 1 ball, no strikes, though, because that ball crossed the line. Colin sitting on that fastball, just missed it. Ball was a little up, but he had a good swing. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Well, I got to call it for both sides. That ball must have been outside, because up or down, it was a good pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out now. And so back in my umpiring days, just a little tidbit, we were always kind of instructed, educated that any combination of 3 and 5 is when you give a verbal count to the field, the audience, the fans, whatever you want to call it. So 2-1, 1-2, and 3-2 were basically the only, or 3-0. Those were the auditory pitches. Colin walks, and he'll be at first base in a 1-1 game. Now we're back to the top. Mason Shimkus, who led off the game with a smash to center field. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at the flagpole. I'm looking at the U.S. flag out in center field here, and it is blowing hard out there. If Shimkus turns on another pitch like that, who knows what could happen? It is blowing. Look at that. Tremendous. Yep. You see the pole moving? Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes now. That was a pitch. He almost pulled the trigger. You see he had his entire loading mechanism. He was about to go after that pitch, but he let it through. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That's a hit and run there that worked out for the Mustangs. Shimkus swung at the pitch over his head to give that extra half second to McKinley, who made it to second base. Got to advance our icon. I'll tell you what, coach is going to come out and argue this. He can't argue anything, though. Shimkus has a right to swing at any pitch. I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but I applaud him for staying in the game and Staying focused, I suppose, but he's not going to get that call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mason can swing at any pitch he wants. Oh, there's a rip. There's a rip. It's up in the air. It's over the left fielder's head. The runner had to hold up. Colin had to hold up to see if it was caught. And Shimkus, a little aid of the wind, really. Let's be fair about this, but he got it up there, and the left fielder completely misplayed it in the wind, and Shimkus is standing on third base with a it wasn't a stand-up double. He went in head first. I don't think he leaves with a clean jersey ever. Runners on second, third now. And this is primetime player right here, Sam Pierce. He can get a fly ball to the outfield. And I'll tell you what, number 4 started him with off speed because he recognizes the same thing. Coach ran through some signals. Probably too early to think about any kind of a bunt here. I'm wrong. They did a squeeze play. They're going to get a run out of it. I was dead wrong. Coach called one, and he got it to work because nobody was thinking that it was going to happen. 2 balls and 2-1 is our score. I don't know. I keep looking at the score. All right, now having that lead's important. It changes the entire mindset of the sideline. This is Patrick McCullough, and he's capable of driving the ball to the outfield as well. The wind is blowing to left field significantly now. First pitch is a strike, called. And the organ music starts in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. One ball, 1 strike. Oh, there's a ball hit down the right-hand side, just outside the bag at first. Man, that would have been a big-time hit for McCullough. Just a little late on that one. Number 4 is not exactly lobbing it up there. Putting some cheese on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Oh, there's one that's going to get over the head of everybody. It's going to be a base hit for McCullough. And he's going to make him throw him out at second. He's going to be in there with a double. That, my friends, is senior leadership. Senior leadership by the shortstop, number 11, Patrick McCullough. And we even got the dance moves in on it. How about it? McCullough drives one in with 2 outs. Kept his hands back and was able to do it. Good job of hitting.
Now batting at first base for number 6, Jack Rogers.
Rogers in there with a chance to keep pulling on the rope. 2 outs. That's what you got to do. You got to make number 4 get a strike on you first, I think. 1 ball, no strikes here. I got it all wrong. At bat is number 6. Sorry about that, folks. Called strike. Number 6 is Jack Rogers, the first baseman for the Mustangs. That's Patrick McCullough at second base after a double, a hustle double that drove in a run here with 2 outs. The Mustangs squeezed the first one in. One ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Caught him with a pitch he wasn't expecting. Hey, the Mustangs put 2 runs on the board and break the tie. Your score on senior night. We're headed to the top of the 4th. Mustangs 3, Denton 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like number 2 batting for Denton. Two balls, 1 strike. There's a long ball that's hit. It's going to be the center fielder. Pierce camps under it, catches it, and throws it into McKinley, who whips it over to McCullough, slings it over to Jace, gets it back to Zach Quinn so he can do it again. One out now for Denton. Swing and a miss. Zach Quinn. Remember when I said earlier in this game, his arm seems to get more elastic. He gets loose. Yeah, so if teams are going to get to Zach, they got to get to him early. He's solid when his arm heats up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to Jace. Oh, it stayed low on him. Messed up his stance. He got him at first. That's a good call by the umpire there. I think he got him by half a step. That ball should have taken a higher hop. It stayed down. Jace had to pop down on it and come up and throw a gun show. Show a gun show out here. He fired that off of his shoulder. That was a great throw to first base. 2 outs. Quinn found the slot now. 1 strike on the batter. Strike 2. When he gets in this, gets in this type of situation, it's just tough to hit. Ball's in the dirt. Shimkus runs halfway down, throws it to Jack over at first. Mustangs do the deal. We're going to the bottom of the 4th on senior night. Seniors are getting it done. Mustangs are up 3-1. All right, we're back here. Jace Christian batting for the Mustangs now. Looks at a strike. Tell you what, man, number 4 can spin it. Man, he can throw the ball. Looks pretty good up there. And then he's got enough pop on his fastball to really change it up. I think he probably has. 10 mile an hour differential, 10 or 12. 1-1. 1-1. Christian hits one up. It's headed out toward the Tradio truck, but it's not going to make it. It's going to hit on the concrete right on the edge of the dugout. Behind the rail, it would have been a fantastic play if somebody was able to make that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Christian, the third baseman, who's made a couple of nice defensive plays already. just to solidify his role on this team. Well, I tell you what, he picked that one out of the catcher's glove. I don't know how he got his hands around to do it, but he did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if the Mustangs can get their leadoff runner on. Wow. I got to tell you, that must have been outside, because up or down, that was probably an interesting one to take. Christian hits one that gets by. Seeing eye dog. Gets by the second baseman. He's got a base hit to right field. Now number 28's up. With this wind blowing out and how he's been hitting the ball, I don't know if coach is going to have him bunt or swing away. I guess with a 2-run lead, you kind of play for the big inning here. But I don't know. I tell you, I got to turn off this music, folks. I don't know exactly what to expect. Man, look at that great shot by our camera guy. No balls, no strikes. Number 28, Grant Klein in now. He and Coach Webster have a game plan, obviously. Jace at first base. Pretty good speed. Klein takes up. Strike 1. He may have told him, listen, I'm going to give you one to swing through, but then I want you to get a bunt down. Let's see. Well, that didn't have that big of a lead, but number 4, man, quick move. And just buzz the ball over. 1 strike on Grant Klein now. Ball bounced up and over. So now, situation changes. Number 19 is on second base with nobody out. Number 28 at the dish, swinging. Normally, this is a bunt situation for the Mustangs. Put pressure on the defense. But you got a guy with the wind blowing out that can put it over the fence. So I don't know. Hey, he's looked at 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Number 4 is Crafty. Crafty, man. Holds the ball to the last minute. Let me cut this ambient sound. Swing and a miss. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Hustle down to first. He's going to be safe on the throw. Mustangs benefit on that one, I think, just like having a sack. That's what you get by making sure the defense throws you out. Number 5, Goldsberry is up. Mr. Theatrics from Saturday. Primetime player. Clutch hitter. One out in the inning. Now, this, who knows? Everything's up. Everything's up for discussion. But the infield gets pulled in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pull something here. I mean, that run is so important at third base. Oh, he takes a cut and swings right through a fastball. Wow. Number 4 slings it. Oh, he drills one down the right field line. It's going to be in the corner. He's going to be standing on third if he turns it on. Goldsberry's going to third base. He's going to have to get down. And he's there. Ha! Number 5, he's Mr. Clutch, primetime player doing it for the Mustangs. 10th grader. Sophomores banging it around. Everybody contributing tonight now. Braden Stevenson, one of the seniors on the team, in now. Runner on third base. Let's see how they play this one. The infield's up. Stevenson takes low, ball one. I'd like to see Braden tie into one here. He's got a little pop as well. Wind's blowing out the left. Braden, heady hitter. 2 balls, no strikes. A smart guy all around. I heard at one point he was going to MIT. When they introduced him earlier, I don't know if that's still on or not. But I know he makes good grades. 2 balls, 1 strike. Show some discipline there. No reason to swing at a pitch on 2-0 that you can't drive. Got to have one you can lift to the outfield here. 2-1. Takes high, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike now. 5th run sitting on third base. Now that was a nice at bat. Opens up options for the Mustangs. Now I got to tell you, this is a spot where Bobby Cox, manager for the Atlanta Braves for many years, would do a safety squeeze. Get the ball down. Your job is to get the ball down, advance the runner second, and the guy from third scores when the defense makes the play. It's just one of those things that some coaches like to do. I don't know about Coach Webster, where he stands on it, but with 1 out, would be an interesting call. Would give you a 4-run lead, assuming it worked. I think that may have been it. That may have been the move. And the thing about it is the Denton defense didn't really know how to react or where to go. The first baseman wasn't charging. It wasn't not charging. First base is going to be the place to bunt it. The first baseman's staying back. He did. He bunted it past the pitcher. That's a great play right there. Good job by Colin McKinley. Boy, he gets an RBI on that deal. Tried to push it up past the pitcher, which he did. Second baseman made a heck of a play. Not taking anything away from him. I'll tell you what, he got there, fielded it, and got rid of it at the first. But just super, super well executed. Here's a guy who started it all with a bomb over the center fielder's head, Mason Shimkus. I got under that one a little bit. I think they're going to have a play on it in foul territory. And you know what? The catcher made a heck of a play. That's a really good job by the Denton catcher on his opponent, Shimkus. Mustangs. We're heading to the top of the 5th. Mustangs on senior night put a little distance between themselves and Denton. Your score, Mustangs 5, Denton 1. 5-1's our score. We're at the Corral and Grapevine, where Denton has 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. Mustangs 5 runs on 5 hits. Well timed with runners on base. First pitch is a strike. Looks like number 3 batting. There's a pop-up. Shimkus may get there. And he does. It's a great play right there by the Mustangs catcher. That is such an underrated ability. I mean, to be able to come out and catch that pop-up behind the plate and keep the guy from getting another swing at the dish, and that's awesome. Oh, it hit him in fair. Nope, I guess it hit him back there. Looks like 1-1 now. Like to thank our game sponsor for tonight, for the varsity games, McKinley and Hutchings, your CPAs in Colleyville. Strike 3 called. Look good from here. We got some action in the Denton bullpen. Looks like number 12 or number 13 warming up in the Denton bullpen. Wasn't able to see exactly who it is, but you're probably going to hear some mitt pops. Great pitch right there by Mr. Number 26. Mr. Number 26 threw that deuce right on the front knee. Wow, that was another good pitch. You see that white G? We mentioned it before. You see the groundskeeper here. You need to just say, man, you do a great job. Because he does. He takes a lot of pride in the way he cuts the grass in the outfield, the way this field is manicured. I mean, folks, this is a big-time park. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Got 2 outs here. We're in the top of the 5th. Mustangs are delivering it on senior night. Three-two. What do you think he's going to throw? I'll tell you what I think he's going to throw. I think he's going to throw a curveball right at the guy's hip and break it over. Oh, that's what he threw. Didn't get the call. That was number 7, the catcher. So number 18 comes out to run for him. Courtesy runner. So you see all these deuces, and then you see Zach just, in Alabama we say rear back. Just rear back and burn it. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Number 18 is running at first for number 7, catcher. Quinn gives the shortstop time to get his shoe tied. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball's in the dirt. 3-1. You know, there's a sign of some senior maturity right there. 3-1. The guy's looking fastball, absolutely sitting on dead red. And Zach just spins one up in the strike zone. Now you don't know what he's going to throw on 3-2. You can't be guessing because you'll be wrong. Did throw the curveball. Ball hit to Jace. He comes up and fires it over to third base. Jack squeezes it on the bag. And we're going to roll on to the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs getting it done on senior night.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Sam Pierce steps in now to lead off the bottom of the 5th, and he takes first pitch downstairs, ball 1. Pierce, one of the good leaders on this team, the whole senior class. Coach Webster was with this entire senior class. One of the things that he mentioned is that normally you have a class that handled it for the entire year, and you can look up to them and see what to do. Well, these guys only had 10, 12, I guess it was 13 games with the senior class last year when the season was cut short, as Pierce takes the 3-0 pitch for a strike. And Coach Webster said these guys have done a phenomenal job stepping in when they didn't really have the recipe on what to do and how to do it. They really have carried the load themselves into this season and done a really great job. And they're sitting on top of the District 6 5A division. Pierce takes a walk, first base. Now you got McCullough. And McCullough has pop in his bat, has just missed him tonight. Don't know what he did last time up. He hit one deep to right field. Now you got to watch the wind. Right fielder makes the play. Lefty comes up, camps under it. That's number 10 making the play for Denton. That'll bring up the number 4 hitter, Jack Rogers, the first baseman. Jack looking for an opportunity to square one up here. They throw over to first for Pierce. Nothing doing there. Here's the pitch to Rogers. Looked like it was a hit and run. The way he took the cut at it. Pierce was off on the pitch. A couple of seniors executing the play. Two strikes now on Rogers. One out in the inning. Two strikes on Rogers. Pierce is the leadoff man at first base. McCullough flied out to the right fielder. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to say anything, but that was pretty close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We don't have the luxury of in and out. Up or down, it looked like it was okay. Pierce gets extra half step at first, and they throw over. Must have sensed it as well. Number 4. Pierce looked like he was creeping out there beyond the cut. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the number 4 hitter, Jack Rogers. There's a ground ball. Pierce is going to have to get down, and he does. And Rogers gets across the bag, clean slide at second base. Went right into the bag and got down like you're supposed to. So, Mustangs have Rogers now at first base. But number 19, Jace Christian, one of the sophomores batting. Jace, third base anchor for most of this year. Batted in several different spots in the lineup, but I think this 5th spot suits him. Umpire gives him that call. Strike 1. And we got some squeaky gates out here in the outfield by the Tradio truck. And the fans are trying to get on the pitcher. Throw to first base. Fans trying to say stuff about balks. It's kind of funny. I don't think they know exactly what a balk is, really. Jace with a rip right there. Gonna be behind in the count, 0-2. Guess we should be looking at game changer. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner at first is Rogers. He takes off. Christian pounds the ball. Just misses it, gets the bottom half, fouls it back. They started the runner that time. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Rogers is not running. Ball's up, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mustang dugout gets a little animated. There's a good shot of Rogers with his elbow cranked and just ready to uncoil on the pitch. 1-2. Oh, he rips one down here. I thought that was headed over to the Tradio truck. I couldn't find it anywhere. Don't have my glove with me. Now we got some wind here messing with the sounds. Chase fouls one back again. And I got to talk over this sound. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Jace. 2 outs. Rogers, your runner at first. I think Rogers goes this time. Nope. Strike 3 on Jace. Swinging. Tell you what, number 4 is the real deal. He is throwing the ball well. Mustangs fortunate to have the lead, but they do. Your score, Grapevine Mustangs 5, Denton 1. We're headed to the top of the 6th.
Your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
Well, we've got some action down here in Denton's bullpen. That's fouled down the left side. Good thing it was a hard hit ball. Would have had some trouble on that one. Strike 1. Quinn opens up. He's settled down. He's found the slot now. I don't know how many pitches he's thrown, but I can't imagine that it's too high. There's one fouled back into the chemistry lab. Be sitting in one of the beakers tomorrow morning. Ooh. Thought I heard some glass. GCISD glass assessment coming your way. No balls, 2 strikes. Wow. I'll tell you what, somebody's down here throwing the rock. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it back. Got some seniors that are singers. How about that? Oh, there's a hard hit ball to the outfield. Pierce tracks it back. He's under it, and he drops it. And he dropped it because he played it a little casual, I think. Well, things like that happen. Mustangs focus in on the next batter. This is number 10. You don't want to wake a sleeping lion, though. Sleeping bronco, whatever sleeping. See the Denton coach checking out the bullpen, see if everything's good there. All right, so Denton has a runner on second, and Quinn's dealing. That's a nice pitch right there. Number 2 on deck for Denton. There's a ball hit to Jace. And he does one of those Toyota jumps and catches it. 1 strike. That's a jump where he didn't really have to jump that far off the ground, but you come up and lift your feet up. Number 2 batting now for Denton. Faked the pick off to second base. Not sure that anybody was fooled. The runner was back. Just gives everybody an opportunity to take a little break, I guess. 26 is dealing on the hill, though. That ball's downstairs. 1 ball. No strikes. Got the coach out there trying to get the attention of the runner on second base. Fouled it back into Shimkus's mitt. And for those of you out there, that's considered just a swinging strike. So if the runner had been leaving, if the runner had been going to third base, he would not have had to go back because he tipped it. Yes, he foul tipped it, but directly into the mitt of the catcher. Let's see what happens with that runner. He's not going to score. Nah. Pierce had a little extra adrenaline on that one. Got 2 runners on here. Mustangs have some action over there in the bullpen. It looks like it's I'm just guessing by left-handed that it's Keegan Courtney. Don't know for sure though. Mustangs looking to turn it up the middle. Needed 2 hopper to the Conlon. Swing and a miss. Tell you what, I'm just every team that the Mustangs play, I'm just impressed with this entire district, and everybody can get the bat on the ball. Got about 1 ball, 1 strike now. Shot of the dugout for the Mustangs. No panic. That's a deep one. That's going to be deep. Pierce gets it and throws it to second base like the dugout's yelling. It will be deep enough to score a run. The batter did his job. He'll have an RBI out of it. And Denton will cut the lead to a 3-run deficit. Number 14 is pinch hitting here for the Broncos. Swing and a miss. Nobody tries to run on Shimkus that time. I think eventually, whether it's explicitly or implicitly, the message is delivered. Don't run on Shimkus. Get a great feed tonight from AT&T Wireless. Let's throw over to first base. I think Zach's checking the box this inning. Number 2's at first. Got 2 outs now in this half the inning. 1 strike on the batter. Number 14 is a pinch hitter. He calls time at home plate, steps out, and regather himself. Yeah, he went. They're going to say a swing. I agree with that. I guess it doesn't matter what I agree with, but I think clearly he swung. He held his wrist back, but his bat went across the plate. 2 strikes, he's going to get a deuce here. Deuce in the dirt, great pitch on 0-2. You don't want to throw it anywhere where somebody can get a bat on it. Now he's adjusted the eye level. I think he might get a heater, a high and away. Let's see what Zach does. Another deuce. 2-2's a call. Shimkus cleans off the baseball, throws it to his senior on the hill, who's got the jersey coming untucked. Takes the time to tuck it in and keep things going. Number 26 in control here. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the pinch hitter, number 14. You know, this kid's not pinch hitting unless he's got deep ball threat, I'm sure. Wow, he took a nice hack at that one. That's going to end up down here at the Tradio truck if we're not careful. Need to get a fishnet or a glove down here. Kid staying alive, man. Good piece of hitting. Kind of in front out there. Be a good spot for a changeup low and away, I bet. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Runner with a nominal lead at first base. Oh, strike 3. Right at the top of the strike zone, but that's been a strike all night. Mustangs come away with a strikeout. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs up. Klein batting for the Mustangs now, number 28. I took a mammoth cut on that one. That was a good pitch. Still got number 4 out there on the hill, and he is dealing. He is dealing. And Grant's going to have to battle to come back. But seen him do it with 2 strikes. I think his home run at Richland was with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strike, your count. Nah, he fouled it. Barely got a piece. Impressive outing by number 4. Mustang's been held to 5 hits in this game. See what Klein does, number 28. And he takes one high. Seems like the pitch count may be up there for number 4, though. But I don't have the stats. I'm not looking at Game Changer right now. There's a ground ball to third baseman. That's going to be outside the bag, foul. Well, we got a little action with the Tradio truck generator, recharging our batteries. Another foul by Grant Klein. He's hanging in there. Part of that sophomore row here. Grant bangs it down the left side. Wow, foul ball. It's kind of closer than everybody wanted it to be. On the other side, I think the Mustangs would have loved for that just to kick in a little bit. Now, Grant was getting down the line. Nobody was going to throw him out on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Doesn't matter. It was a foul ball. Number 4 sets and deals. Ball's down. Wow. Klein wins that battle. Woo! Klein smoked it out there.
Now that's the Mustangs. The left fielder, number 5, Garrison Goldberry. Your attention, please. Pitch change. For the Broncos. Now pitching number 12, Zach Dowdy. Positional change. Now playing shortstop, number 4, Peyton Burnett.
Luke Bradshaw, your runner at first base, a senior Luke Bradshaw at first base, checks in to run as a pinch runner for the sophomore Grant Klein. Goldsberry takes ball one. Let's get a shot of the first base runner. Bradshaw at first, number 14. Goldsberry takes downstairs. I'll tell you what, there's another pitcher. There's a shot of Bradshaw. Goldsberry, number 5, stands in there, and this guy on the hill, number 12, is he's not cheating anybody on velocity either. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs in command right now. It's a 5-2 game. 2 balls, 1 strike on Goldsberry. He'll take strike 2. That's a good idea. See some pitches. I think that's a good strategy. Get out there and make them throw you a few before you do anything. Bradshaw leaves. The ball's fouled back. They'll roll back to first base so we can do it again. You know, I imagine same thing might be on here. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. Bradshaw stays this time. Goldsberry hits the ball out in front, stays alive. Looked like an off-speed pitch. 2-2's your count. Oh, Goldsberry crunches one. It's going to be one hop to the wall. Goldsberry smashes it. He's holding up at second. Wow, a bomb by number 5. He is on fire. In fuego, second base. Number 5, he just launched the ball. Lordy. I think Goldsberry has a double and a triple tonight. All right, Braden Stevenson, chance to do some damage here. Senior for the Mustangs. He takes outside, ball 1. Senior night. Seniors are delivering. Mustangs are delivering. The whole team is delivering. It's 5-2, making their hits count. The ball bounces up there. 2 balls. Now this is a sticky situation for number 12. Got a dangerous hitter on deck. 2 balls and no strikes now. Braden Stevenson, you throw him something to hit, he's going to square it up. Ball's downstairs. So I'm pretty certain. Well, I don't know. Let's see what coach does. So Denton's going to play up with a 3-run deficit. They're going to try to cut any runs. You know what? That's ball 4. Bases are loaded now with nobody out. Mustangs are about to take the cover off this game. So McKinley. Gonna have to turn down the ambient a little bit. Sorry about that. Got some wind cutting through here. Conlon looking for something he can drive here. The ball's staying up. We're going to turn it down a little more. Hope it's not clipping in and out on you. Dugout cheers. He gave that pitch to him. I think that's okay now. Colin knows where the bottom of the strike zone is. Number 12 with a tall task. Two balls, one strike. Dangerous pitch right here to number 22. Oh, he drilled one. He hit one really hard. Oh, the center fielder made a heck of a play. Oh, I thought he got it deep. Oh, my gosh. What a sacrifice fly by number 22. Whoa, he hit that one hard. Conlon McKinley just hit a baseball. I don't know if you can hit it much harder. He squared it up. Center fielder made a heck of a play, going back and reached over his head and caught it. I'm not sure how he made that play. But guess what? We're back to the top of the order. You got number 8, Mr. Mason Shimkus, coming up. Shimkus started this game off with a bomb over the center fielder's head. The wind is still kind of brisk, but it's blowing from right to left, and it's possible that it may have held up Colin's shot. But, man, I'll tell you what, he hit that one so daggum hard. Mason Shimkus. Mason steps in there now with his walk-up music. You got Goldsberry at second, Braden Stevenson at first. Shimkus takes strike one. And Mason Shimkus was built for this situation. 2 runners on here late in the game. This is where he thrives. He's going to do some damage here. Okay, that one looked a little up from here. I gotta tell you, I don't know. Don't know about that one. No balls, 2 strikes. Come on, guys, catch the ball. I think he got a break from the one ball, 2 strikes now. Shimkus holds up. 2-2's a count. 2-2. If he throws him a fastball, I think Shimkus will destroy it. Shimkus calls time. Stop the count. Stop the clock. Timeout by Mason. Number 12 comes locks and loads. That ball's downstairs. Everybody's going to move up. Well, nope, Braden Stevenson, he didn't move up. So Goldsberry moved up to third. Let's put this here, this number 8. Goldsberry moved up to third. And coach may be talking to him about doing a safety squeeze. Hey, can you get that ball in play? If I need you to bunt one here with 2 strikes, can you get it down for me? Or he might say, hey, take a rip right here, Mace. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, Shipka's hit one. That's going to be down. Be down for a single. See, this is what happens when you get in this kind of weather with the wind, where it's blowing stuff out there. What you get, looks like we might have another pitching change. Coaches meeting on the mound. Senior night. We're going to roll to some different music. Pierce is in there now. The senior, number 18, steps in with a chance to do some more damage. Ball stays up for him here. Pierce fouls one down to the right. Was headed to the Tradio truck. Thank goodness. And there's a board. There's a line score right there. Mustangs, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. I have to cut the ambient here. 2 runs on 7 hits for Denton. Oh, Pierce rips one. It's going to be in the gap. He's going to get at least 2 on this one. He rounds it, and he'll be standing up at second base. That clears the base. Oh, there's a throw at the home plate. Oh, they're going to call him out. I don't know how they got him out. But that was a heck of a throw. Denton executed the cutoff perfectly. Patrick McCullough batting now. He's the senior shortstop. And senior Sam Pierce is on second base after drilling one, a double in the gap to right center. These guys, the Denton guys, executed the cutoff perfectly, though. They came up, got it to the cutoff man. He turned and gunned at the home plate, and they were able to get the trailing Mustang at home, number 7. I don't have my roster. Okay, there's a ball that's going to give everybody trouble, I promise you. Nope. He did a good job taking control of it. Hey, it's senior night here. The Mustangs are up 8-2 on senior night. We're rolling to the top of the 7th. Let's close the deal. New pitcher for the Mustangs, number 20, Keegan Courtney, the left-hander specialty, is closing out the deals. So let's see what Keegan can do here. Mustangs have a 6-run lead. Courtney, the left-hander, rocks and deals after 1-0 pitch. Ball stays up high, 2-0. Main point here is that there is no benefit in not throwing strikes. And I just want to tell you, it's a heck of a lot harder than it seems. If you guys have followed us all year, you know that when I was 10 years old, I got called up to go to the mound and pitch. And I threw 4 pitches. No, first two warm-up pitches into the backstop. Turned around and gave the baseball to the coach and said, I'm not interested in this job. Takes a special breed to be on that mound. And that's ball 4. So remember that. Denton gets first runner on. Mustangs, if they win tonight, will have a chokehold first place. Not sure what's going on with Birdville tonight. They had 2 games this week with Colleyville Heritage. First pitch is outside. Mustangs have another arm warming up in the bullpen. Coach Webster calls time. Going to come out and talk to Keegan. We're going to roll to some of our own music. Three balls now on the batter. Strike right down the heart. That's downtown Main Street right there. Stay right there, Keeg. Let's stay right there and wrap this thing up. Throw over to first base. Not something you really got to do here with a 6-run lead, I don't think, but he must have seen something in the lead he didn't like. Strike two. Now, I tell you what, after being 3-0, this guy's thinking, how did he come back on me here and get me in this situation? And really, he's going to be swinging defensively, which is perfect opportunity for a ground ball to the infield. Well, he swung it. He's out. Nope, they're going to say he fouled it. Okay, so the Mustangs get another shot at this one. Definitely swinging defensively. Swung at a pitch that was way out of the strike zone. Let's see what happens here. 2-hopper to Jace. Almost. We need a ground ball. We need a ground ball to turn 2. Three twos count. Strike 3. Been there all night. You know, I think you'd have a beef. You definitely would have a beef if the guy hadn't called any pitches there. But he's called that strike all night long. It's not an unusual thing for him. So this is the people need to swing stick on the top strike zone. Top of the strike zone, I should say, because he's given that strike. He's given it all night, both ways. Ball 1. This guy's going to be very susceptible to a changeup the way he starts his leg kick and step forward. Courtney drives to the plate, throws one up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Mustangs the same that they were at the beginning of the game. First base is Rogers. Second base, Colin McKinley. Shortstop is Patrick McCullough. Third base, Jace Christian. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is number 7, the catcher batting. Fans are really getting crazy now. This is senior night. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two strikes now. 2-2 on the batter. Don't know exactly what kind of heckling we got. We definitely have heckling, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We need a 2-hopper to the shortstop so we can turn something. Let's turn a double play, guys. Ball stayed up. 3-2. Now the Denton coach, I guess he's got a... Yeah, I don't know if he has a decision to make or not. He's not going to start that runner. Not do a strike him out, throw him out to end the game. I don't think he would do that. That guy was up high. Tell you what, good job of swinging, though. After the high strike was called on the previous guy, can't let that one go. All right, we 3 balls, 2 strikes. We got 1 out. We're looking for a double play for the Mustangs so they can get that magic and close it out. Strike 3 called. Don't know what was wrong with that pitch. Don't know why the guy was turning his head. Courtney painted it right there. That's that front knee strike. Throw over at first base. Nothing doing there. I guess Keegan's just trying to get a free out over there at first. Outfield's Braden Stevenson, Sam Pierce, and Garrison Goldsberry. Ball just down. 1-0. Strike. Mustangs 2 strikes away from locking it down on senior night 2021. Holy cow, what a swing and a miss. That was a gargantuan swing on a pitch that was not meant for that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Mustangs win. Folks, it's been a fantastic game tonight. The seniors did it. Came through in the clutch. Everybody did. And the Mustangs take home the victory, 8-2. On behalf of all my camera guys, Cole and Elliot, I'd like to wish you guys a safe and happy evening. And this has been a production of Mustangs Baseball Live on Tradio. Give me a shot of the team on the fade out.